Welcome back, y'all. What's happening out there in WBB land? We are back with another video, and this is a 12-part series highlighting each team for the upcoming 2025 WNBA expansion draft. Each video will highlight one team, project their protected six players, as well as project who Golden State will take from their team. Without further ado, let's get it popping. The Atlanta Dream are up, and they just got a new hire, Carl Smesko, coming to town from Florida Gulf Coast. I think this is a fantastic hire. This offense was rudderless. It now has a captain of the ship. They're going to set a whole new scheme. I think we're going to see Ryan Howard's game absolutely explode in the upcoming season. But let's go ahead and look at who I project the Atlanta Dream to protect. Of course, they're taking the captain, Ryan Howard. Like I said, I think her game is going to absolutely pop off the screen next season with an offensive innovator leading the way. Of course, her right-hand woman, Alicia Gray, she's coming along, of course, one of the best two-way players in the league. Then we got Jordan Canada, another two-way player, really sneaky good pickup from last season. Didn't get to play all that much because of nagging injury. I think next year, fully healthy under the Carl Smesko system, we're going to see a much more efficient, much more potent Atlanta Dream offense run by Jordan Canada. Can't wait to see her back play all 40. She only played 20 last year. Naz Hillman is up next. Naz is currently playing in the WNBL for the Southside Flyers and crushing it, folks. She is absolutely dominating, taking names, double machine. I think, once again, to sound like a broken record, but Carl Smesko is going to improve her game. You know, Tanisha Wright never utilized her. She was basically a putback machine doing the dirty work. Offense never utilized her. Now, I know her range isn't great. I know she's a little bit undersized, but I think you could absolutely utilize her in this offense. She's 100% being protected. I like Naz. I think Naz could really blossom here in the next couple of years. Next up is the first round draft pick from the 2024 draft, Nadia Opach, the Australian, also playing in the WNBL right now for the Capitals. She's averaging about 10 points a game on 47% shooting. Little light on the rebounding for my tastes at 6'3", but she's the prototypical WNBA body, can get up and down, as athletic as they come. 6'3", absolutely going to be a protection for this Atlanta Dream squad. And now we're on to the last protection, which I think was the only one that there's probably any debate to. I frankly don't think there's any debate. Some people could make the argument you want to core Cheyenne Parker, keep her on the squad. Some people will say, hey, take Nia Coffey. For me, there's no doubt. Letitia Mehier is 100% a protection. She is also in Australia right now, crushing it. Playing for the Perth Lynx, 17.5 per game, almost 5 boards, a block, almost 2 steals a game. 6 foot, talk about prototypical WNBA body. 6'4", motor for days. I have no idea why Tanisha Wright refused to play this player. We had her as a first round draft pick. She went as a first round draft pick, never got run. Barely even got garbage time. So I think if Atlanta does not protect her, I absolutely anticipate Golden State to snatch her up. I expect really big things from this player in the next year, 2 years. So those are the 6 picks. Now, the Golden State Valkyries select Izzy B. Isabel Borlase, another 20-year-old Australian, another 2024 draft pick. This was their second round pick from a year ago. The 5'11" Australian point guard, also playing in the WNBL. By the way, that Dream to WNBL pipeline is real, folks. Averaging right around 15 points a game, struggling a little bit shooting. But I think this pick makes a lot of sense for Golden State, and here's why. 1, you get the rights to a really nice young prospect. I don't necessarily think she's going to come over next year, but that leads into the second reason why I think this is a good pick for Golden State. Because if you don't really want one of these remaining players, I think taking a contract, A, of a rookie, but B, of a foreign player that might not come over and play, leaves you more room to maneuver after the expansion draft into free agency. Now remember, there's a new collective bargaining agreement after the 2025 season. There's going to be a lot of players that want to sign one-year deals headed into that new CBA. What does that mean? I think there's going to be a decent free agent market that will say, hey, I'll come over to Golden State. I'll play for you guys for a year. I'll try to make a bag in the next offseason. Or maybe re-sign me here. So for that reason, like I said, if you don't really want someone on that existing roster, take a contract like this. Don't necessarily rush it along. Have it as an asset for the future and still have room to maneuver.